welcome to another edition of Fitness Tips with Chrissy. Today we're going to be working on hip extension, and we're going to be using a little bit of a different piece of equipment than you would normally do hip extension on, which is the Roman chair. Now, usually with the Roman chair, we're going to be doing spinal flexion and extension to work our erector muscles. But today we're going to keep our spine in a neutral position and focus on working our glutes and the hamstrings. So you want to set up the piece of equipment so that two things are possible. Number one, as you come forward and back, you want your hip joint to not be on the pad. The second thing you need to be able to happen is have the knees be able to bend slightly. So you can see here the pad is up high enough that I can flex at my knees. So again, we're going to keep our spine in a neutral position, flexing at the hip. Then from here, knees bend slightly. So we want the knees to bend here. Then you're going to pull with the hamstrings and with the glutes, bringing yourself up to a neutral hip position, squeezing the glutes at the top, and then lower yourself back down. Again, bend the knees slightly bent. Pull with the hamstrings, pull with the glutes, bring yourself up till the hips are neutral, squeeze the glutes at the top of the motion, and that will be your complete motion for this exercise. Now, if you're wondering if you're doing it correctly, you can always put your hand down on your hamstrings as you do the exercise and feel hamstrings engaging as you're squeezing up. Now, the two ways you can make it harder. One is alternating legs. So as I come up, I'm going to focus on just using this right leg, bending the knee, and pulling myself up, just using the right leg, squeezing the glute at the top, and then you can switch to the left leg. The other way we can make this exercise a little bit more challenging is to grab a plate, holding the plate across our chest, bend both knees slightly, squeezing the hamstrings, squeezing the glutes to bring us up to a neutral hip position, and then slowly lowering ourselves back down. And that is hip extension on the Roman chair. Thanks for joining us with Fitness Tips with Chrissy, and I'll see you next time.